Welcome to your inspirational astrology horoscope for Friday, January 4th, 2013. I'm astrologer David Palmer, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. I'm sure you feel it in the air today. We are in some positive times, a lot of good luck today, a lot of positivity. But our emotions are a little challenged in this. But the moon today in Libra going to make a perfect grand trine with Mars in Aquarius and Jupiter in Gemini. So this is a lot of intellectual energy, a lot of stimulation up in our heads, a lot of excitement. I always see the air signs as very excitement, a lot of understanding. There is a big aha moment today as well. There's an epiphany that is building in our life, and this epiphany is putting in together the new information in our life, going into new circles, going into new places, going into excitement, and finding harmony in this. Finding a new place of harmony. And I guarantee you right now, people in your life are coming into your life. And I guarantee you in the last couple days, and especially by this point today, it's no coincidence some new people coming into your life, some new circle of friends to go to really open up your mind, to open you up to a new attitude, and to actually help you find, the true harmony in our hearts and our emotions especially. One thing about a moon in Libra is it is so chilled back. It is here to really give us an intellectual state of feeling peace in our life, a true understanding of it, to balance our life, to find, a very cool place to chill and hang out. I always find Libra so awesome. They're just the coolest people. They know how to chill, don't they? But the one thing is we're learning how to chill into our new place, into our life, into our new attitude. But we do have the Sun in Capricorn. Of course, our goals are very important, our achievements, making some heavy decisions based off the stability in our life. We are at a grounded time. We are at a time where we need to make the right decisions in order to reach our right goals and to make some important plans in our life. And the moon today, as it's tapping into this grand trine, it then hits and goes, guess what? It's going to hit into Pluto. So it's also going to hit into the sun as well. So as the optimism's in the air, as you're finding this optimistic energy, take seriously plans, heavy decisions into your account, achievements. What are you going to do with your goals? And make sure that you find a way to add this into this new, exciting, positive energy. This is the epiphany that helps us find the right people, the right places to go, the right sense of peace in order for us to make the right goals. Just make sure that you're not riding this happy-go-lucky, kind of like go and get drunk energy and not like have a plan with it, Have a plan with this excitement that's going on. Take life seriously at the same time. It's important for us to do that as well, especially since we're finishing up here Venus in Sagittarius. Venus in Sagittarius is so loving, and we're really starting to feel open with our love, really wanting to express some new beliefs of what we find in our partnerships, how we feel good in ourselves. And it's important for us, as we're really tapping into all this positive energy today, to really start to open up to a new sense of belief, to feel good in ourselves. And to really also pay attention that this is the 3/4 square of the moon, which means this is the last square before the moon goes into new, and before the moon finishes this closing cycle. So the moon here is making us check our emotions to make sure that they're in truly alignment with what is happening in our conscious awareness, which is as simple as where are we leading forward with? What are we creating? What are we generating in our life now? Are we generating peace? Are we generating harmony? Are we generating this based off of having the right goals, having the right stability in our life? It's as simple as just making sure that you're taking the responsible road, the best road for you, the highest potential road, while you're still having fun, while you're stepping into the new attitude, while you're also as well moving forward and progressing forward into this exciting, unique energy, to push forward in the unique part of yourself, to push forward into new circles, into new groups, into new friends. This is important energy for us to really find the epiphany or the satellite view in our life, to make sure that we are getting down to our truest desires. And I want to end with truest desires, our intimacy, because with Saturn and Scorpio, it is not easy to commit to things right now. It is not easy to give everything away. We can also close ourselves off. We could put some big walls around us right now. But this positive energy gives us a chance to kind of step outside these walls. But what's interesting is Mars, especially over this weekend coming up and into Monday, and as the moon comes into Scorpio, we are going to be tested big time with these walls. And especially since we kind of have left the walls a little bit and had a lot of fun, we need to make sure that we are still responsible enough to understand that there are skeletons in our closet, there is deep truths that we are unveiling in ourselves, and to make sure there is huge responsibility. This is energy where you can go too far and take yourself in a really bad place. So as long as you have some responsibility to understand your true emotional states, to understand a stable place in your life, one built off your highest achievement, one built off what you truly want to connect with in your life, we are finding ways to, how can we connect? How can we become intimate? How can we commit? What is it that we want to commit to, especially with our goals, with relationships, with our mind as well? Even though the yod between Pluto right now in Capricorn and Saturn in Scorpio is still connecting up to Jupiter in Gemini, we do have Chiron in Pisces, which is starting to make a square right now to Jupiter, which there is healing that is here. And the healing comes from finding a spiritual mind, from learning to let your mind work for your spirit. But in essence, we're healing our souls. We're cleansing our souls. We're finding a mission of what we can all do individually in our true spiritual sense. We are living this human experience and we are living a spiritual experience, and we have to find a way for our head, our attitude, our mind to coexist with the spiritual entity. And this is what is being healed. This is what is, very, very wounded. There is some sensitivities that, especially because we do have Chiron that is still connected in a trine with Saturn, the sensitivities in our life of our soul are really digging down to the core of our roots in our life, the root of your soul, the stuff that we've thrown in the corner or we've buried deep. These sensitivities are being brought up. And as we're out there in the world, as we're ready to connect, as we're ready for the positivity, as we're ready to find our peace, we need to make sure that deep down in ourselves, that we are unveiling our truth and that we find ways to protect ourselves. We find ways to also connect with those in those situations and then actually in the goals or in the place in our world, the structure of our lives that make sure that we find balance actually in what this is really happening deep inside. We need to find a world individually, collectively, that suits what we truly feel are sensitive and emotional natures that are happening deep in ourselves. So be nice to yourself, be happy, have a good time, but don't go too far. And if things are feeling a little weird, it's because the balance in your life is not in alignment with your goals. The harmony in your life is not in alignment with any of the responsibilities or the stability of the structure of your life. Check out my website, david-palmer.com. I got my 2013 readings up, and of course I got my astrology classes up. If you have any questions, email me, david@david-palmer.com. I'll see you guys tomorrow for your weekend report.